Okay, so now I'm gonna let my traveling buddies um, give their most memorable experience or experiences, and just so you could see how the trip was from their perspective. Okay, first up, Nadia.
Hello, I'm Nadia. My most memorable experience is, of course, the beach. I love the water and I just enjoyed myself walking along the beach, enjoying the sun, caress my back in the wind, cascading against my skin. But anyway, also I enjoyed my meal. I think the place is called Razi's or Razi's. I had some mahi fish and it was delicious. But the very fact of being in Puerto Rico itself was enjoyable, and I'm thankful for the experience. And of course, we got a chance to experience the rainforest, or a little bit of the rainforest. So that was exciting and scary at the same time. I definitely have to come back to Puerto Rico, San Juan, or some part of Puerto Rico, or some part of the Caribbean again. Peace.
Next up, Candace.
Hi everybody. So the question was, what was my most memorable experience while being here in Puerto Rico? I had a lot of them, but the experience that stuck out the most to me was the rainforest. Because of the tropical storm that they thought was heading this way, they closed the rainforest down early. But I did enjoy the part that I did get to see. The thing that I will always remember and would be very hard for me to forget was the smell of the fresh air. The air actually smelled sweet and it was very refreshing. Also, the oversize of the plants. It reminds me of how awesome our God is. And so for anyone who has been thinking about taking a vacation to Puerto Rico, I would definitely recommend it. The view is awesome and I thoroughly enjoyed my time here. So yeah, if I ever wanted to come back to Puerto Rico, I definitely would. So, bye everybody.
Okay, so now it's my turn to give my most memorable experience here in Puerto Rico. I would have to say that it would be the rainforest, but not because of what Candace said. The nature, it was beautiful, it was immaculate out there. But just the journey from the hotel to the rainforest and then to the beach was a hot mess. So, let me tell y'all the story from the beginning. So first of all, Antonio suggested that Margaret take us on this tour, which was $60. That's what he quoted us. So we got that all set up. Then of course when Margaret comes to pick us up, she say, oh, he forgot to tell you there was an additional $2. So now we're paying $62. So we're on our way going up there. Margaret's telling us all these different stories about Puerto Rico, the history of Puerto Rico, the different things around, like this middle class, this high class, you know, these homes cost $200,000 and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure she made up some of that stuff because she did say that she was likely to make up stuff just to make it interesting. So we get over to the rainforest and some part of the gate was closed or something like that. And so she was like, I don't know why this is. So she continues to go up the mountain. So then we get to a point where she couldn't go any further. And she was like, all right, girls. So the waterfall is just beyond. Y'all can go ahead and go out. She told us initially we had 30 minutes to walk some trail, 30 minutes to play in the water, 30 minutes to come back. And if it started raining, we needed to hightail our behinds back to the van. And if something were to happen, she couldn't get us because she was gonna stay in the van. So she wasn't even a real tour guide. Like, I thought she was gonna go up there with us, but it's not what happened. And then she also told us about a story. No, she told us about some kind of boa constrictor and if we saw it, oh well, like it's not gonna hurt us. Then she said it's friendly because it will hug the life out of you. Okay, that was not funny to me. And then she talked about a mongoose, and she said now that you need to be afraid of because it got rabies and it's liable to bite you and you die. So either one, I didn't see either one of them, but that was cool. So we look at the waterfall, we take pictures of the waterfall and stuff like that, and we continue to go up the mountain. I'm trying to contact the tour guide to see what time she wanted us to come back, because she never gave us a particular time. Now granted, she didn't answer the phone, she didn't answer my text message, and you know why she didn't do it? Because she knew that rainforest was closed and she let us walk up it anyway. So next thing we know, some ranger guy or somebody in some Jeep comes raving up the mountain with the angriest voice and tone. Said, hey, there's a sign that says that we are closed and no one's supposed to be up here, including you. Okay, I didn't know that, okay? The tour guide sent us up here. So if we really weren't supposed to be up here, then I would think she wouldn't allow us to go up there. But apparently she didn't want to give us our money back, so that's why she sent us up there. So I was kind of irritated. So we make our way back, and then when we make it back to her, she has the audacity to say, well, we can take you around to the backside of the rainforest and then maybe y'all can get in there. Did they not just tell us we ain't supposed to be in there? So you can pay an extra $10 and go to this other beach or something like that. So we opted to go to the beach, but because of this tropical storm and all this, that, and the other, the beach was closing early. So she was like, okay, well, you know, y'all can stay here until it closes. So I'm like, well, what time does it close? 12 o'clock? Well, what time is it? And then it was like 11:10. So we had like 50 minutes to get to the water and then get in it, play in it, and then come back to the bed. That was the most memorable experience, not to mention all the stories that she told us. I'm pretty sure were not true, but she was just trying to make it interesting enough. She did not give us some money back. The only thing she gave back was the $2. But we went on ahead and let her have that. She took us back to the hotel, and I don't remember the name of her tour service, Puerto Rican Tours, something like that. Well, Margaret, you owe me a good $30, $40. For real. So that's why I feel like if I was to ever come back, I definitely have to go further up than what we did. Now, it's a possibility we would have kind of got lost in there, because I would have went down one of them other trails. And
You would have stayed on the main trail.
we could have been in there a little bit longer than what we were, because we would have been off the road. But dang, I kind of wish we would have got there a little earlier and made it further up before we got caught.